Now just outside of the area. Still have a couple of these cells a little bit further south in parts of Will and just south of Kankakee County and Pontiac County. Manteno's seeing some heavy rain and lightning that's moving in toward Beecher and eventually Cedar Lake and Cedar Creek. You've got some of this into parts of central and south central Will County as well. Elsewhere, mainly light shower activity, especially along and south of Interstate 80 and pushing up as high as I-90, but very light there at the moment. We do have a little bit more to get through as we head through your morning hours, but notice as we get into about 7 a.m. this is pretty much done. A couple of light showers may be lingering far south and southeast, but much calmer conditions settling in here for a good portion of the day, and especially by late morning it looks to be dry with a southwest wind. Hot and humid once again today, and that fuels that environment for more thunderstorms, and unfortunately another risk for severe storms by late afternoon and into the early to mid-evening hours. Here's about 3 o'clock. May see a few of these pop up far south. As we get closer to 5, 6 o'clock, we'll start to watch for more thunderstorm activity in the central parts of the area. This is stopped around 5:36. Obviously have some thunderstorms, some of which may be warned severe, especially for that wind and hail threat. This is 10 p.m., which is as far out as our short-term forecast model or short-range forecast models go, but it gives you the idea into those evening hours. We are looking at the potential for strong to severe storms, and the highest risk looks to be south and west, but all of us have a chance to get into more warnings, something we're used to here now after the last several days. The good news is we cool off tomorrow, not today. Temperature-wise this morning, we're in the 70s and 80s. It's still 81 degrees in the city right now, 78 at O'Hare and 81 at Midway. Coolest spot is still 71 over in DeKalb, or 69, I should say, down in Morris now, but really warm and humid air in place, and we start to cut that tomorrow. We'll talk more about the humidity and the big drop-off in temperatures that's coming here in just under 10 minutes. 90, though, for today, and feels like temperatures into the upper 90s. I'll show you some of those heat indices coming up. Overnight tonight near 70 degrees. Again, we talked about the thunderstorms, and then 80s here, low 80s actually for your Friday and Saturday. Mostly sunny as well. 10% storm chance tomorrow, highest chance far south. That's your forecast, guys.
Airline says the surge in COVID-19 cases is starting to affect travel again. They say book. Checking your forecast, Morgan Kolkmeyer.
Yeah, hey, hot and humid once again today with thunderstorms expected, and we saw a few of those with severe warnings earlier this morning. No warnings on your radar now. We do have a strong little storm, though, moving through central Jasper County and eventually into Newton County. Again, this is moving east-northeastward. Otherwise, we've got showers passing through the area. Most of this is fairly light unless you look south of Interstate 80, where we've got those more pockets of thunderstorms and heavier downpours, and that wider view shows a few more of those off to our west that are moving east-northeast. Light rain in the city, humid this morning with temperatures in the 70s and 80s. We'll make it to the 90s again today, upper 80s, low 90s. It'll feel much hotter. More storms and more severe threat on the way here by late day and evening. We'll time it all out coming up. Sarah, back to you.
All right, thanks, Morgan. Look at your heaviest spot out there this morning. It's over in Indiana. So as you're contacting nearly 8,600 people who may have been given fake COVID-19 vaccines by a nurse.
Temperatures mostly in the 70s, a couple of 60s and
all right, thanks, Morgan. As you're heading westbound on the Eisenhower Expressway, slow traffic approaching the tri-state. This all because of an earlier crash. It's been cleared at this point, but still seeing some of those backups back to about Manheim. Downers Grove dealing with the crash at Maple and Carpenter, so expect some added delays there at that intersection. Just to give you an overview look, still fairly light out there across the board. A little bit of a delay on the northbound trip of the Dan Ryan and the Stevenson as you're heading into the Dan Ryan, getting slow as well. That's traffic.
Still lighting. All right, hey, good morning. We have